Yo, what is up, guys? Your boy Ben back with another YouTube video on the first Descendant. Today, I just wanted to do a quick build guide for the EXCAVA. I've been using this gun for a while before the buff, and it was kind of garbage, but after the buff, it's actually kind of useful now. So I want to show you guys what build I got on it, what I think is the kind of best build for it right now. If you guys do have a better build, definitely let me know in the comment section so I could put it on so I can enjoy this bad boy a little bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight into it. First I'm gonna show you guys the buff, right? So this did get a buff to like its attribute. The electric attack got a little bit of buff, and I don't think the unique ability got buffed that much. So it's still the same thing, nothing crazy. But I'm gonna start with the cores and the substats. So for the cores, I just did 3 electric attack, and then 2 fire rates. You guys probably want to roll for gold on all of these. It's gonna be too hard. I just ran out of the cores. I think I went through like 20 trying to get the correct attribute on these. So it's gonna be a while before I can grind some more cores. I'm just too lazy now. But you're gonna get electric attack, electric attack, electric attack, fire rate, fire rate. I think this is the best one. You can probably throw another fire rate in there, but I think we're pretty maxed out on fire rate now. So pretty nice. And then if you look at the substats, I got firearm attack, weak point damage, multi-hit damage, and firearm critical hit damage. I'm trying to replace that weak point damage or the firearm crit hit damage with multi-hit chance, but I don't think it matters too much right now. You do want to get multi-hit chance and multi-hit damage on this because this is a multi-hit build for the EXCAVA. You can do a crit build, but I don't think the crit build works as good. I've tried running a crit build here, and I just haven't got as much DPS. I can show you guys in the shooting range right now the DPS difference, but I do think multi-hit would be a little bit better. So I'm running these modules, guys. So I do have fire rate up, just so we can get our fire rate as high as possible. And then I have the typical firearm attack modules. I have expand weapon charge for some more rounds per magazine. I really want to put electric here. It doesn't really matter what attribute you put for the enhancement, but I really want to put electric, just because this is an electric gun. I want to fit the theme. I have multi-piercing trigger for the multi-hit damage, and then I did consecutive weak point strikes because I want the multi-hit chance. There's another one that makes it so you can have way higher chance, but it takes your critical hit damage away. And I do want to have some critical hit damage up, guys, just because when you have uh 3 stacks of energy grenade with the EXCAVA, you get 15% crit hit rate. If I'm reading that correctly, you do it is crit a lot if you want to see here right here. Like you do get a good amount of crits in there, so I think having critical hit damage, it's nothing bad. You might be able to maximize it more later with different with just full multi-hit, but I think the critical hit damage definitely helps a little bit. And then I got the weak point damage. It's nothing too crazy. This gun does have one of the lower weak point damage base values, so the weak point damage module is not going to do too much. But you always want to have it just so you can hit the headshots. But I'm gonna show you guys like the DPS and everything with this gun, and then I'll switch over to the full crit build. Just to show you guys the difference. It's not bad, but I definitely think multi-hit is the way to go with this gun. And as you can see here, we're doing about like 32 million max DPS. So it's nothing crazy. It's still pretty good. I think I've seen people using it in level 10s, but I've just been using this the final masterpiece instead. But this EXCAVA definitely has a kick to it. 47 million max DPS. Definitely good. But yeah, that is the multi-hit build, guys. If you guys like that one, definitely build that. I think it does work pretty good. But I do want to show you guys this crit build that I have for full crit damage. We have 3.6 crit damage. This gun does suffer from a low base crit damage too, which is a little bit sad because on other guns you can get this to around like 5 or 6 times. Keep in mind I don't have that good crit hit damage. Like you could do crit hit damage modules, but it doesn't really help that much. I've tried it. I've tried having those 2 free modules to be critical hit damage modules, and I think I maxed out at about 15 million max DPS just because you can have insane multiplier for your crit, but you're going based off your firearm attack, which is only around 17k. so it's really not gonna make too big of a difference. But you know, these when you have a lot of these modules added up, you know, they add together, and that's what I'm gonna. Let me just show you guys real quick, and I do want to change my arc tuning, full firearm attack here, and then I'll show you guys the arc tuning later for the multi hit and for the um crit build, but it's pretty simple. All right, and now for this is for the crit build, guys. We do max around 32 million. It's about the same, but with multi hit, it's just way better for single target enemies. So if you're doing like void erosions and stuff, if you're trying to kill those elites, you're gonna be getting way more value from the multi hit. Whereas this one, you know, it's gonna be around 38 million. It's not bad. I do think the crit build is definitely usable. I had the crit build higher just because I already have my module set, right? I have my module set for a crit build and I was too lazy to change it. That's why if I go over to my multi-hit build, it's a little bit bad. But I'm gonna show you guys this multi-hit build and the crit build against a Colossal. Let's do Molten Fortress. Oh, we can do a Devour or Gluttony actually. Now, this one, the EXCAVA is not really a good bossing gun. I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that before you clicked on this video, but it can still do some of these really weak bosses. Like, I mean, obviously we have to ignore that he's not going to his immunity phase, so he's dying quick here. But in the actual fight, you're gonna have to go and deal with the immunity phase of Gluttony. And then on Molten Fortress, this one, it's the same. This gun's gonna have the same problem, right? It's gonna be able to do a lot of damage really quick, but it suffers from the fact that it might not be able to kill it before the immune. Like if you saw that guy, he turned shiny right there, and he went immune really quick. But I mean, who really wants this gun for Molten Fortress anyways, right guys? Like I think we all passed the point of needing something for Molten Fortress, but I'll just show you guys again because I was kind of satisfied. Maybe just show me. But yeah, sweet. I mean, it's still pretty nice. The fact that you can okay, I almost messed up. I was looking away and hit the weak points. But yeah. And I'm just show you guys my arc tuning real quick. This is what I have for a normal Serena build. I use this build for like almost every gun with Serena. And then this is just the I keep forgetting that you gotta wait like 15 seconds before you can change anything in the game. A little bit dumb how you can't change even in the but and then I have this for my mode. For real? Still in combat? That's crazy. Of all my function. I don't know what it is with the Molten Fortress, but if you guys ever killed the Molten Fortress in the shooting range or in the practice range or the lab, that's what they call it, the lab. It takes like an extra 15-20 seconds for him to despawn. But this is what I have for multi-hit, guys. I just did a enhanced multi-hit and then the enhanced firearm attack. I think this is basically all you really need to care about. I don't think any of the mutant cells really matter too much for multi-hit. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's basically just it for this video, guys. I just want to make a quick video, show you guys this EXCAVA build. Definitely think it's fun. You could probably like use it. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it a lot, but I think there's like better guns you could use. Like this Final Masterpiece is a little bit more fun and it's a little bit better. So I enjoy this a little bit more, but you know, if you're a professional, like if you hit all your weak point shots, or if you're just good with Serena, you can probably get a little bit more value from the EXCAVA. I'm just more of a sit on the ground kind of guy. I don't really like multi-hit guns where you gotta fly in the air with Serena, you know, to get use of the multi-hit boost. Just because I don't know, I like laying on the ground. I like sitting down. A little bit more simple. Just sit down with your 4 boost. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.